Kubor ka Batesi TV. Lawan Rashapi da ka Orange Nissan Loom Sopo near Fire Brigade Shillong. Ringkat bat ka net foodish. Ordar mapi. Minwan ra mangi hakerdog ying jongpi.
Menteri Rangba Jong Kejelau Konrad Sangma hakakat waitrik ubenai jeleo arajar arpuai harengkat ke jingsenran lang jong ki menteri sorkar ki bekentum ya uba snya bahalang dhar bat uba la kemen rembui ulalum Jingïakhun ya ki Ophisar jong ketenat ke koi ke khia jong ke East bat ke West Jaiñtia Hills District bat kumjuru ya ki Ophisar District kenang ban Ïasyllok Halor ki lat jing pen kre ne ke benta ban Jingïakhun Thma persya ya ke jingpang kelam COVID-19 kabala lenshop ting hagane ke jilla Meghalaya. Nagaliang jong menteri Rangba ula kenturu ye ki Ophisar District bakim day ban penslam ha kabaai ye ke ipas syaki kali ki bakit ye ki marrep pada kejo ko por ula kenturu ye ki nongnya atrok baki day ban wan syakhamat ban aida waitika yaladi khnang ban yada na ka Jingïabit ya uknyang jingpang COVID-19.
So we had a review meeting and we reviewed the entire situation of the state. We strongly felt that though the numbers are plateauing and though the numbers are coming down in certain districts, we still cannot let our guards down because we still have not crossed or come down below our danger level. So therefore, in the cabinet today, we have decided that a lockdown, at least in East Khasi Hills, we have decided in terms of the district where it was most prevalent and the numbers are the highest today, that East Khasi Hills, the lockdown will continue. The districts in the other states, other districts in the state also, the deputy commissioners will be given the power to decide on the lockdown. Most districts will continue with the lockdown, but the deputy commissioners will decide. But there is a rider to this. While continuing the lockdown, we also understand that people's livelihood are being affected a lot. Therefore, the cabinet has decided today that we will allow up to 20%. We will allow up to 20% of non-essential commodities to be open in different areas of the state. But that will be decided by the deputy commissioners. Some deputy commissioners in some market areas may decide only 5% shops to be open. In some areas, they may decide 10% shops to be open. But in no circumstance will we allow more than 20% of the shops to be open in any specific market area or any particular locality or as the case may be. But having said that, the deputy commissioners will have the power to not allow any of the markets to open in case they feel that this situation is not conducive for the non-essential commodities to be open. So therefore, that decision will be left with the deputy commissioners, but the cabinet is giving the flexibility to them to decide up to 20% of non-essential commodities to be open. Will be allowed to permit commercial vehicles to work and ply, depending again on the districts and depending again on the areas, again up to 20%, which means that the commercial vehicles, the numbers, depending on the area and depending on which district it is in, the deputy commissioners may decide 5% of the commercial vehicles can function. Some may decide 10%, some may decide 15%, but they cannot go beyond 20%. All depending on the positivity rate and the local conditions in terms of COVID that is there in the concerned district and the regions and the specific locations that we mentioned. Apart from that, the other lockdowns, the other containments like large public gatherings and other gatherings will not be allowed, and those again will remain. And also, as I said, the deputy commissioners, depending on the locations, will have the power to not allow any of this to also happen. So they may decide to have 0%. For especially districts like West Jaiñtia Hills, from the cabinet, we have recommended that in West Jaiñtia Hills also, certain degree of strict lockdown must continue as the positivity rate is above the roof right now. 33% is a very, very high positivity rate. West Jaiñtia Hills district, as of today, has a positivity rate of 33%. The average state positivity rate today is 12.9%. So clearly it's almost 3 times more than the state average. Comparatively, the East Jaiñtia Hills is below the state average but still high at 9%. So because of these trends that we are seeing, we felt it necessary to come and discuss along with the administration and the health department on steps on how we could contain the situation, bring down the numbers, as well as take steps in case the numbers go up to make sure that we have enough manpower and infrastructure available out here. So basically, other districts which have got a high positivity rate are West Jaiñtia Hills at 33%, East Khasi Hills at 19%, Southwest Garo Hills at 12%, East Garo Hills at 11%, Rigoy at 10%, and East Jaiñtia Hills at 9%. The rest are all below 9%.
Hagani kasngi umentri rang ba ulala jingo ru ya ka jaka balabu ya ka oxygen plant ka badan ha MCH hospital ha panaliar ya ka baan sa pentri kamno nadu kani katayaw.
This is the manifold room. This is the manifold room. 5,000 points is sufficient. So we don't know 200 points. Right. ये तो हो जाएगा भी उन लोगों का very good investment for long term. This is suction machine. We don't have to use the suction machine to the bedside anymore. Okay. Direct from the pot. That's great. So, are there any issues that there right now? Anything that in terms of the piping or anything?
So far, we're getting good, very good support. Okay. Thank you so much. And MIC is also supporting us very good. We don't have any issues.
That's great. There are a large number of facilities that are being created throughout the districts, and enough manpower, enough bed, infrastructure. All these arrangements are being made, and today we reviewed those situations also. In addition to that, the oxygen plants in both Jowai MCH and in Kleriat Hospital, both are at a very advanced stage. We expect the plant in Jowai to be up and running in the next 2 to 3 days maximum. That means 48 to 72 hours. And in Kleriat also we expect the plant to be up in the next 10 to 15 days. So both these plants, these oxygen plants will come in, which will be a great blessing for the people of Jaiñtia Hills districts. Apart from that, we will also, we have decided today in the meeting that we will be putting up the prefab 50-bedded hospital in Jowai, and this will be also supported with enough infrastructure so that in any eventuality, this could also be used as a pediatric hospital or a hospital where ICU is available for children. Apart from that, we also discussed about the vaccination program, and the vaccination program in East Jaiñtia Hills is going very well. West Jaiñtia Hills also is doing well, but much more can be done. And at this point in time, I would take this opportunity to appeal to our citizens, especially the elders, that please take the vaccination. We have got clear data that people who have taken both vaccines have been protected from this virus. We can very confidently say that those people who have taken both the shots, none of the people who have passed away, who have lost their lives, none of them took 2 shots. 90% of the people were not vaccinated at all. That I'm talking about the state as a whole. 90% have not taken even a single dosage. So therefore, there were some who had taken 1 dose, but they were having different conditions also. But those people who have taken both the doses have clearly been protected, and there has been no symptoms or no kind of adverse effects of the vaccination on anybody in the state till date. We are getting good response. We have now enough stocks. The government of India's policy has changed now from 45 plus to 18 plus to now a simple category of all 18 plus. So therefore, today this program started. We got a very good response, And as of now, till about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we had almost close to 8,000 shots that were given today in a single day. So if we expect this trend to double, triple in the next few days, we do expect large number of vaccinations to be done. And I encourage the people of the state, I encourage the people of Jaiñtia especially, to please come forward and take this opportunity to take these vaccinations which have been given free by the government of India.